Everything you need to build a great customer experience.
Hello there, and welcome to another video. In this walkthrough, I'm breaking down two key modules inside WISPGate, the subscription module and the subscription service module. These aren't just buttons you click, they're where all your customer management actually happens. Sales, billing, support, services. Let's get straight into it. Let's start with subscription module. In WISPGate, a subscription basically represents a customer or subscriber who's receiving services. Each one holds all the core info contact details, organization data, service plans, billing setup, payment history, all of it in one place. Now, this setup makes it super easy for ISPs to handle their whole customer relationship flow in one spot. You're not jumping around between apps or files. Everything from sales to support is tied together. You can really level up your customer experience just by using this properly. And WISPGate is designed for setups with multiple units or locations. That means one customer can have several services across different spots. You can either bill them all together on one invoice or treat them separately. Totally flexible. All right, now let's talk about how to actually create a subscription. First, head over to the Administration tab and click on Subscription. In the top right corner, hit Add Subscription. That'll open up a form where you'll need to fill in the basics. Things like contact info, organization name, billing cycle, and how long the contract should last, like 12 months or whatever works for your setup. The unique ID will be generated automatically, so no need to worry about that. Just make sure to set the state, whether it's active, inactive, or suspended, and assign it to someone, like an owner or a reseller. Now, one thing you really don't want to skip is the billing and invoice method. You've got two options here, merged or independent billing. Let me break that down. Merged billing means everything the subscriber uses, like internet, voice, or any other services, is bundled into one invoice. Super clean, easy to track, and good for people who like one simple payment. Independent billing, on the other hand, keeps everything separate. Each service gets its own invoice, which makes it easier to manage payments individually, especially in more complex setups. This choice actually affects how invoices get created, delivered, and paid. So take a second to think about what works best for your billing policy and what your customer prefers. Once you've got all the required fields filled out, just hit Save. And don't stress, you can always come back and edit it later. Just click the little edit icon from the main subscriptions dashboard. If you're working with a lot of subscriptions, you can also import from Excel or export everything to CSV or XLSX. That makes bulk changes way faster and easier. Click the little eye icon. That'll open up the subscription dashboard. Let me walk you through what you'll see there. First up, Service Summary. It gives you a snapshot of active services, how much you're making per month, any open tickets, outstanding payments. It's like your mission control. Then there's Quick Action. This is for when you need to get something done fast, like adding a new subscription service or a hotspot. This section is designed to keep things moving without digging through menus. Then we have Open Tickets. If a customer has reported any issues, they'll show up here, along with statuses and priorities. Helps you stay on top of support. Right below that, we have Key Fields, which show the essentials at a glance. Things like name, contact details, organization, and their unique ID. Basically, all the critical info you need without digging around. Now, let's shift into the subscription services part. This is the actual service you're giving the customer, like the internet plan or setup, not just the customer record. Now, to add a new subscription service, you can either use the Add Subscriber option from the Quick Create menu, or navigate to Administration, then choose Subscription Services and click Add. Link the service to an existing subscription. Select the appropriate network site and enter the service name. Configure the subscriber settings and billing information. Assign the CPE and add any additional items, if applicable. Click Save and you're done. Both the CPE and any additional items have an accounting type setting. This lets you define whether the charges are one-time or recurring, giving you flexibility in how services are billed. Once you click into the subscription service dashboard, you'll see a full breakdown. You've got navigation tabs to switch between settings and preferences. The service overview shows the name of the service, IP addresses tied to it, usage stats, open support tickets, and even revenue trends. Unpaid invoices show up too, so you know if there's money left on the table. If you're offering SLAs, SLA violations will list anything that didn't meet those terms. Then we have Revenue Overview, which gives you a detailed financial picture of that specific service, how much it's bringing in, and what's still unpaid. There's a color-coded invoice status section too. Green means paid, and yellow means unpaid, and red means overdue and needs attention. Recent tickets show the latest issues reported for that service status, priority, creation date, all laid out neatly. Right next to it is recent transactions. You'll see how much came in, how it was paid, and whether it's cleared. Click View All if you want the full list. Connection Sessions lets you see who is connected, when, how much data they used, how long they stayed online, all in one log. Down at the bottom, you'll find a settings icon for tweaking how sessions are displayed, and a refresh icon to pull the latest data on the fly. If you need to edit a subscription service, just open the service, hit Edit, and update anything. Billing details, service name, even enable or disable it. Now let's take a look at our long list of icons here. Alright, so this icon here lets you edit the subscription service. Basically, if you need to make any changes to the details. This one next to it is used when you want to change the actual subscription plan, like switching the type of service. Now, this icon helps you compensate the customer. For example, if their service got disrupted or there was a billing issue, you can apply a credit here to keep things fair. This one is for extending the grace period. So, if a customer hasn't paid yet, but you want to give them a little more time before suspending the service, you use this. Here's the freeze mode. It's perfect when someone wants to temporarily pause their service, maybe because they're traveling or just don't need it for a bit. This icon lets you send a notification. You can use it to alert the customer about payments, updates, or anything else they need to know. Now, this one is to suspend the service. It's not a full cancellation, just a pause due to non-payment or maybe a customer request. This icon is used to refresh the queue. So if there are pending actions, clicking this makes sure everything updates right away. This one here lets you change the mode of the service. For example, if you want to switch it to maintenance or restricted access. This is where you check the invoice and billing breakdown. Everything tied to payments and balances for the service is tracked here. Here, you can view the service wallets. That shows invoice history, due payments, outstanding balances, and more for proper financial tracking. This icon is where you add extra services related to the subscription, like any additional features or tools. And finally, this one gives you a detailed view of the subscription info. All the main data and documentation in one place. All right, that wraps it up. Thanks for hanging out. Can't wait to show you more. Catch you in the next module.